Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold Random Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we basically, we took down Lieutenant Surge, and we went to explore Saffron City. So, one gym leader done, but the next gym leader is next to come. Now, I said this stuff to do in the Fighting Dojo. I lied, because the Karate King, this is actually the guy we got the Tyrogue from way back when in Johto, and on top of that waterfall in Mount Mortar, or whatever the hell it's called. He's over there. So actually the fighting gym is where we're going to be doing all the trainer rematches way in the distant future when we actually start doing those. So that pretty much just leaves the psychic gym to do. And obviously I should not leave Breloom in here. And obviously being the psychic gym, it's sort of the world of it's sort of like warp world, which is pretty interesting, I suppose. Oh, like these first two are like the most painful ones, like the warp one and the switches in the trash one. It's the first two the most annoying gyms, obviously. Now there is a trick to doing this pretty successfully, though. I'll explain it after I take down this trainer. Basically, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be using Fen for these gyms. Basically, Fen, Empoleon, and Absol to be the ones I'm going to be using. So I'm going to go ahead and train Fen and Empoleon up just because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be oh, I actually have Heat Proof. Well, that's nice, except that I doubt there's not going to be fire moves coming my way. I'll just go ahead for the... Actually, Focus Blast will be a bit more powerful, so if this doesn't do half, I'll have to use Focus Blast. And yeah, I'll use Focus Blast next turn to make that easier. Gyro Ball! Well, that's going to actually hurt quite a bit. And by quite a bit, I mean not at all. Basically, I'm going to be using Absol pretty much for this gym, because just like Lieutenant Surge, I have a type immunity, which makes the gym a lot easier. A lot of our Pokemon do not even have methods of covering that sort of deficit. So, really, Dark types are the way to go in this gym, just like Ground types are the way to go for the Lightning gym. So that's essentially the plan for this. That's what I'm just gonna bring Absol in and just Sucker Punch everything. Well, actually, I'm going to be a little careful because. She does have a lot of boosty moves, so I don't want to get her all boosted up and waste all my Sucker Punch PP. So I'll probably be using a lot of Bite, and I have a plan in mind basically. But I think Absol can pretty much sweep, and I want to actually sweep with Absol. I don't want to have any sort of crazy shenanigans going on because that's just going to be a. Actually, okay. So I got so basically a skill swap, which is the signature move of the gym, actually swaps abilities. So I got Heat Proof from Bronzor and gave it to Hypno. That's kind of pretty funny. And also I got Forewarn, which actually activates immediately to tell me which move I should be worried about, which doesn't matter because I've already beaten her. So go figure. Absol's definitely going to be the major player in this, though, because most Psychic Pokemon have kind of mediocre defense, so makes it a lot easier. Anyway, the strategy you want to do for this whole warp thing that I like to do, just so you don't ever get lost, pick a direction, in this case up and down, only go in that direction. Don't do anything else, just fight the trainers along the way, and eventually you're going to make your way around Sabrina. It's going to take a while because you're going to have to do basically 2 laps around the 8 rooms, because it's going to go through all 8 rooms twice. But eventually you will actually end up at Sabrina without a problem. You won't ever get lost. So essentially it just makes this, it turns this whole warp thing into essentially just a very long straight line, which is a lot easier to navigate than just sort of randomly going and hoping you don't get lost or end up back at the beginning and all confused and sort of stuff. Just pick a direction, stick to that direction. It's really the easiest way to do that. Slowpoke. Oh, Slowpoke, you're so funny. And a Slowbro. Not going to be a problem, though, because Slowbro, as we know, since we have one, is not as specially defensive. So, Shadow Ball, I would not be surprised if it finished it off. Or not. I mean, we know Slowbro's pretty strong all around, actually. So, I suppose there's that. Fen will be useful because I have the Psychic Resistance. The only problem is, with using the especially offensive Pokemon is that, Psychic Pokemon, as we've seen with Fen, for example, tend to have pretty good special defense as well. So, and they might have Calm Mind. And if they have Calm Mind, you start boosting up, then we're going to actually start running into problems, because then, you know, obviously if I'm not going to be able to kill them, then they're going to be able to one-shot me with moves. I'm just going to go straight in there with Absol, just go in guns swinging, and just take them on their weaker side with a Pokemon that is immune to Psychic moves, so they're going to have very little to actually hit it with. In fact, your first 2 Pokemon pretty much going to have nothing to hit it with, and even if they did have something to hit it with, I have priority Sucker Punch. They cannot go first. a Sucker Punch from a Black Glasses boosted Absol is going to one-shot them, I'm pretty sure. Just because it's a very, very strong move. Oh, I don't actually have anything good to hit this thing with. Well, shit. You know what? I'm going to play it safe. I'm just going to go ahead and just throw a Wish out here so I can make sure I have healing. Just because I don't want to accidentally die. I don't really feel like switching out. You're going to skill swap again. I don't even know what ability Giraffic has. Who cares? I don't even know what ability I have, because I have a different ability now. Oh boy. Craziness. Anyway, just going to go for the Psychic. It's going to do over half. That's good. I'll just finish off next turn. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Whoa. Oh boy. That was too close for comfort, but I have the Wish now, so I'm back up to full. Or not back up to full, but back up to a decent amount of HP. So, that was scary. Wasn't expecting it to have Crunch. I guess I should have, because it's a freaking giraffe, and who knows what the hell kind of shit that giraffe has. But, there we go. That trainer is done as well. So that leaves us with just one more left to go. I love how because you have a Pokemon trailing, you can kind of tell which direction you haven't gone in yet. I'm not going to switch yet. I'm going to let Fen get the level 50 first. Yeah, and then you stupid Psychic types took over the gym. Rude. Rude, I say. Rude. Mr. Mime. I love Mr. Mime. It's such a funny little Pokemon. Actually, Trace Filter, which is, Filter, for those of you who don't know. I'll just, you know what? I'll throw Genius in here because I think Absol is going to be like level up just from beating all 3 Pokemon in a row, and I expect Absol to basically beat all 3 Pokemon in a row. Light Screen, fine, you know what, fine. I'm just going to go ahead and, you know what, we're just going to switch to Absol. We're just going to have Absol wreck your Pokemon again. That's how you want to play if you're freaking Light Screens. Screens, okay, put both screens up, fine. Mr. Mime can be a pain in the ass. I imagine Bite's still going to essentially one-shot it. Yeah. Oh, well, a critical hit. Not sure if that mattered. But that just goes to show just the raw power of Absol. It just takes people down without even a problem. Alright, we have Execute. Even with the Reflect Up, it's a bunch of eggs. I'm eating eggs. I just ate the eggs. Oh, wow, I did survive. A little surprised, I suppose. Leech Seed is going to be a little obnoxious. But, I mean, this is the last train of the gym. I can afford to take some damage on Sith, because as we all know, I'm going to heal up in between gyms anyway, because that's what I always do. So, just going to go ahead and bite. Another decent, actually, I wouldn't say it's decent. If I had Toxic, Blissey would be a great counter to Sabrina, just because I just feel able to tank any hit. Like, Blissey can just tank any special hit, just no matter what, pretty much. You can't, like, out-special a Blissey, pretty much, especially with Soft Boil and all that other stuff. It's just not going to work in your favor. Okay, the Reflect finally wore off. That's good. Leech Seed, going to heal back a little bit, but not enough for me to not have to be able to kill it. So, there we go. Just going to bite this thing to death like Absol always does. Should have just named him Hibari. Would have been appropriate. Keep making this Reborn reference because I'm stupid. So I keep making the same references over and over because I'm bad at this Let's Playing thing, clearly. Anyway, we're going to just, as you can see now, we've fought all the trainers. So all I need to do now is just, continue to go in one direction, and eventually we'll end up at Sabrina. And at that point, we'll go back to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and get ready to fight the second gym of Kanto already. Just, you know, we've only been in Kanto for, like, I guess, if you consider the SS Aqua the first thing and you disregard the extra video, this is only the third, like, episode of Kanto, and we've already done 2 gyms, so going a lot faster than Johto is for sure. Anyway, there's Sabrina. We're going to head back to the thing. And for those of you wondering, why you just use... I'm just basically going... this is kind of the point where, like, you have Pokemon that are pretty close to, like, their full sets. So I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, bring the best Pokemon in at the start and just sweep. Just do as much damage to the team with that one Pokemon. Have the other remaining Pokemon play mop up if I need to. So, expect to see a lot of, like, one Pokemon sweeps for the Kanto gym leaders. That's kind of the plan, I guess. Anyways... I'll meet you back there at Sabrina. Alright, our team is ready. Absol is ready. Prepare yourself for a sweep of epic proportions, because Absol's just going to take her down, I'm pretty sure, pretty heavily. Alright, second gym leader of Kanto, Sabrina. I mean, she's pretty tough. Her top Pokemon is actually level 55, so a little bit scary, but I think I'll be able to handle it. So, Espeon, the first one out of the gate. But Sith has the Black Glass boosted. Then I expected the Calm Mind. That's why I didn't go for Sucker Punch, because Sucker Punch is a little scary to go for. Because, well, actually, I don't want to waste the PP. I want to save the Sucker Punch for one Pokemon in particular. Basically her last Pokemon. I don't know if the crit mattered, but that's what Super Luck is for, so go figure. A lot of experience. Wow. I did not expect to get that much experience there. Alright. Oh, she's going straight for the Alakazam. Excellent. Basically, at this point, I'm just going to go for Sucker Punches. I'm not expecting to hit because I think she's going to go for the skill swap, which does unfortunately get rid of my high crit chance and give me something else instead. I don't even know what she has, but I'm just going to go for Sucker Punches until it works. When do you get... Okay, use Sucker... Oh, you have Reflect. Oh, that's not cool. I didn't expect that. Come on, give me a Sucker Punch. There we go. Finally get a Sucker Punch. I don't think it's going to kill now, though, thanks to the Reflect. That's actually a decently good strategy, but it still did a ton of damage. Citrus Berry is going to heal her up. As long as I can live this hit, which is maybe a bit risky because Energy Ball's not... Well, it's not stab, though. I think I can live it. Right? You're fine, right? Okay, that did a lot of damage. Another Sucker Punch is going to finish her off, though, from this range, even with the Reflect. So, I'm still okay. That's the good news. I'm still okay. So, at this point, we're just going to go ahead, gain experience, reach level 50, actually. Wow, I thought it would take all 3 Pokemon, but it didn't. So, surprising, I guess. And our last Pokemon is Mr. Mime. Now, given that Reflects up, I don't think she has any... Does she have any moves that can hurt me? At this point, you know what? There's really no reason not to. I can just go to Genius and just finish off of Genius, really, at this point. It's just going to be easy to do that. So, we'll just go ahead. I'm just going to set the light screen. That's a little annoying. But, you know, why do I always do this? I always just switch out being like, oh, it's going to be easy. You know what? Let's just pile drive this person. Hydro Cannon. Just gonna massively attack. I might not finish her off, but I'll get to the point where I can just finish off the net one after the recharge turn. Because I'm pretty sure Mr. Mime has nothing that can hurt me. Reflect wears off. Yeah, the future you saw was wrong because I have an Absol, dude. Oh no! Mr. Mime has Hydro Cannon. Oh no! Oh, that's actually kind of funny. But to no avail. Psychic's gonna be fine against Empoleon. We already know that. So Hydro Cannon's gonna finish it off, and that is the end of Sabrina. So as I said, Absol Absol's just with the Sucker Punches and the bites, just gonna be easy for Sabrina. So it wasn't a sweep, unfortunately. Well, I could have probably swept if I wanted to. I could have gone for a bite. But there we go. That's the end of Sabrina. And we get the Marsh Badge. So 2 gyms done already, surprisingly. So pretty good. Pretty darn good. We're gonna get the TM48. As you can imagine, it's the TM for skill swap. As you can imagine, swapping abilities has absolutely no use for me, so I don't want it. So, I didn't realize it's a raised platform. Huh, interesting. These first gym layers aren't going to be too much of a threat. It's going to be the rematches that are really going to be tough. Mother, do we have to go through this every single time? Really? Do we have to every single time? You know what? From now on, I'm just gonna let all the berries and Mother build up, and I'm just gonna get them all at once. I don't even want to go get them. Okay, we can go stop and get them. Fine. I don't even know where the mart is. I don't even know where the mart is. You know what? We'll just grab it later. So, what I'm going to do, actually, you know what? Before I go in here, I'll show off quickly. So we're gonna go to the map. So here's Kanto. Basically, this whole section's cut off, so we can't go anywhere over here yet until we pretty much complete this section over here first. So we got this one done. We got this one done. We have this gym, and this gym left. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the Pokemon in this route and complete this route. I'm going to go get the Pokemon in this route and complete this route. Maybe I'll do Celadon City as one, and I'm going to get Celadon City's gym leader, cycle down here, get this gym leader, cycle up here, deal with this stuff. Actually, I can deal with this later. Deal with Lavender Town. I guess I can... Well, actually, I do need to do this route at some point as well. I guess I won't do this route yet. I'll just go do this route. We'll head over here. We'll just sort of cycle around here, deal with the stuff over here, then sort of cycle over here, and then we're going to end up at Diglett Cave. So that's the plan in terms of my rotation, I guess. But yeah, I'll go grab some Pokemon. Be right back. Alright, so like we said, the next route is going to be in this direction. So we're heading west to Celadon City. We'll explore Celadon City in this video, and then next episode we'll probably get to do the Celadon Gym, which is pretty awesome. There's an item up there, and I want to go get it. But first, we do have to catch a Pokemon, which I totally realized. Oh, I don't have the code off. Don't have the code off. False alarm. Gonna go ahead and save and get the code on here. Alright, we're back. I decided to bring Odin because seeing that the Pokemon are like level 17, they can take an acid, I can get paralyzed, so it'll make just catching easier. Mental Herb! Believe that, what is that the Infatuation one, I think? I always forget this one. Yeah, so, who cares? Like, the only person who ever uses Infatuation is like Whitney, and that's pretty much it. Also, okay, so we actually have like the underground path. I guess we can go explore that in this one, because, I don't know, why not? Well, we'll see what else is on this path first, but I believe this route's actually really short. You're not someone I can catch, so I will cut to someone who I can. Well then, not something very useful, but it's an electric type. Unfortunately, it's not something that, like I said, is very useful, so I won't be raising it, but it's a Pokemon. It's the first one on the route, so I gotta go for it. This is like people keep saying, "Oh, you're not disappointed." Yeah, I try to be excited about every Pokemon just because like it's fun, but this one's just something that's like whatever. Don't even care. Watch me crit and kill this thing. Okay, no. But at this point, even though I'm Encored, I can still use the Pokeballs, luckily. And at this point, actually, I'll just go for an Ultra. Why would I waste an Ultra Ball on this thing? I don't know, but might as well just go for the Ultra Ball. I'll save the level balls for like when the Pokemon are gonna be like level 2 and 3 out in like Route 1. And yes, they are level 2 and 3 out there. So very unlikely I'm gonna be raising a lot of these Pokemon, unless it's like an exceptionally good Electric or maybe an exceptionally good Fire type, which unfortunately those are like very few and far between. Granted, any Pokemon I catch could be backup for someone if they die, but I'm not expecting many people to die at this point in the game, just because I have such a good leg up at this point that it'd be very surprising if I died. And actually, I believe Celadon City is right here, so go figure, I guess. I like the remix for the Celadon City theme, but while we're here, you know, let's get some extra experience. Let's go ahead and explore the underground path here, because I think we can do this now, right? Or, nope, it's locked. Never mind. I guess we can't do that yet either. It takes a while before we can actually do these underground paths and all that stuff. So, I guess for this video, we're going to be exploring Celadon City, and then the end of the video is going to be once again where we started at right in front of a gym. So, it's just sort of the way things are going to sort of go. With essentially, like I said, the way things are just going to sort of go is just going to be sort of like a gym, right? Like at the beginning of every episode, just because there's not much to do in between gyms anymore. Is there any item over here worth getting? Wrong button. No. It's a tree. I can headbutt the tree. I can talk to Jack, I guess. What do you want, Jack? Yeah, okay, you want to battle? You're in a national park. I'm not going all the way back to Johto. I'm in Kanto, dude. I only fight trainers from Kanto now. I'm elitist. Anyway, oh, there's an item over here. Oh, it's a TM. That's completely useless because all it does is recycle trainers and items and stuff. Which, I mean, it's cool and all, but there's really no reason to use recycle yet. It basically lets you reuse held items. Isn't there like a... Couldn't you use to go in this building? You can't go in this building anymore? Okay, I guess I took that out. I guess that's not in 4th gen. Oh, wait. Isn't the entrance back here? No, I'm apparently just delusional. Apparently I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do Celadon City. But Celadon City does have a lot of stuff to do, so we will be exploring this pretty thoroughly right now. Luckily, I noticed the time. There's still a lot of time left in this video, so... well, not that much time left in the video, but we have enough to do. We can definitely get 2 elevators. Oh, man. To get to the 3rd floor. That's just confusing. Kanto buildings, why are you so messed up? First Silphco, and now this one, just all sorts of weird. And this one's gonna go to the roof. Well, let's go to the roof while we're here, I guess. But this building, I guess, is a bit weird. I forget what exactly there is. Yes, okay, I can go to the roof. You don't have to ask. Why else would I get in the freaking elevator? Ay, ay, ay. So we have, like, an elevator goes from the 1st floor to the 3rd floor. An elevator goes from the 2nd floor to the 4th floor. Confusing. Anyway, really? I have to wait till it's dark to do this? Well, that's just silly. That's just silly. Fine, I'll do this in like a... I'll quickly put this in at the end of this video. We'll do that, I guess, because I don't even know what that guy does. Probably not even anything important. I'm just sort of wasting time. Or we'll just do it at the start of the next one, because actually I've recorded like the past 4 episodes like right in a row, so I don't mind a small little break, I guess. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Maybe I won't be doing... Oh, it's for Game Freak only. Well, we'll go to... We're proud of Game Freak, right? Clearly. But we'll go to the third floor. I think this is the place... Isn't this the place where you have, like, all the references to the people who developed it, and they... Whoa! Everything went horribly wrong! Lyra! Lyra! Why are you doing this? No! You broke everything! That's hilarious. Be right back. You know what? I didn't name the Pokemon. Wait, I don't even remember what I caught. Oh, a Minon. I didn't even name it, did I? We're gonna be flying back to Johto in a little bit. Anyway, we're here. I should probably be talking. These are like the references to the people at Game Freak, and they, according to Lyra, who we completely couldn't see, we can get something cool. They'll play the retro Game Boy sounds when we get all the Kanto badges. So we'll have to come back here back then. I believe you also get the certificate for getting all the possible Pokemon, filling your Pokédex up when you can beat the game. So basically, once you beat the game. So yeah, if you get all your Kanto badges, go over here and you can get something cool. So we'll do that back then. Actually, I've never done that before in HeartGold Soul Silver, so I'm curious how that's going to end up being. Probably gives you like the retro music, which is actually pretty awesome, I think. But we'll go ahead and go to the roof, and then we're going to go to... But yeah, I think this is where you get... Is this where you get the certificate? I don't know. I never get all the Pokemon. I've never done that before, because I'm lazy, and that would just take too much time. And I don't know what the point of going here is. I guess to show, hey... There's another elevator that takes you up here. Oh man, this building's confusing. But we'll go back down the first floor. Lyra screwed everything up. That was hilarious. Anyway, I don't know how much I'm going to actually be able to explore of Celadon City, because unfortunately I have no idea. Like, just from cutting and stuff, I'm not sure exactly how long this video is. And I know there's like a department store, and there's all sorts of crazy stuff to do. So what I'm going to do, I think, is... Well, actually, what I need to do first is I'm going to head back to Goldenrod, the sister city to this, and rename Egoraptor to something proper. So, be right back. In order to fly to Kanto, fly to Indigo Plateau first, and then you can go from there to anywhere. Be properly named! I can't believe I forgot to... I'm so used to not giving nicknames now because of Pokemon Black 2, which is pretty funny. So we'll give them the proper name that I wanted to give in the first place, which is Egoraptor! Because, once again, Game Grumps, so kind of a shout to them. So, congratulations, you're both kind of useless Pokemon. It's kind of funny, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, is the sprite screw up? Man, why does this keep happening? I'm gonna meet you guys back in Celadon. I'm actually gonna cut the footage for a little bit just to see how much how much time I've left in this video, because glitches like this screw up my timing. Rawr! Alright, so now that I've finally figured out how much time I have left, the three major things in the city, it's kind of like Goldenrod, it's like the really big city. So the department stores here, we have actually, we can actually serve across to this guy. I'm just going to take care of all the really small stuff, and we're going to leave the major 3 things to do in this city for the next episode. So, we won't actually be starting up a gym for once. Apparently there's Grimer in this pond, so if you ever want Grimer, just fish in the pond. That's disgusting, dude. Dude. That's pretty gross. The gym's right down there. So, in order to get to the gym, we can talk to the people here, actually. They're having an eating contest. Oh, well, actually, but we need a cut to get there, so we actually legitimately need a cut this time, which is annoying. Hey, you're the fighting gym leader of Sinnoh. Well, that's pretty cool. So, little reference there. You shut up, person. No, I don't care to battle. Gah. No, stop it. So I'm just gonna quickly explore all the tiny stuff left over here, and it's the marathon contest, not the speed eating contest. I want to join the eating contest. Clearly, I'll just bring my Munchlax, and then I'll instantly win. Oh, it's a people eating contest. Well, wait, they do things of people in this thing. Yeah, okay, we can't. So basically, it's just a reason really for that's disgusting, dude. It's basically just a throwback to Sinnoh. Really, is all that's really supposed to be there for. So kind of interesting, I guess. There's no items over here. Talked to Tamal accidentally. Whoops. Whoever wants to talk to Tamal, ew. Anyways, sorry about that, Tamal. Did I come over here? There we go. I knew there's a PBF somewhere around here. There we go. So that's really everything small to do in So I do have to. I guess I'll just do that next episode where I'll show what the guy has to say up there as well. I'm staring at you, yes indeed, because you're successful apparently. Trainer tips. Good for you, guard spec. I was gonna say to get at the thing, but basically that's all the important stuff we need to do. So I'll cover the game corner here. I'll cover the department store. I'll see what that guy has to say up in here, and we'll do the gym next episode. So this is LuckySevenDX signing out. See you guys next time. Bye bye.